Good evening and welcome to the channel. I am Old Dead Man, your host. Today we're on War Thunder. We're looking at a battle I had wherein I discovered, hey, maybe the German Panther isn't as bad as I thought. You see, I am not a big German fan as far as the tanks go. I like light, fast, agile, and a decent gun. The armor part of it is not really my thing, but this is one battle where I think possibly I might have changed my opinion. Today we're driving the Panther F, we're having some fun with it, and we're on Mozdok 3-cap domination, and doggone it, if this Panther didn't just really impress me this time. Now, as with all battles, while my actions were instrumental, they were not the entire story. It was a team effort all the way through. And we'll start in about almost 5 minutes in before I do any significant additions to the battle. So we'll start with a little map here, show you where I've ended up, and we'll move forward from there. All right, we're picking up with this AA gun that I've spotted. He is being real cheeky trying to keep moving there, and I have found that I've got his range. He backs up, he spotted me, but it's way too late for him. I knocked him clean out of the fight. So, good job on him, but, I got the first shot off. We're in good shape. This guy turned out to be a little bit resistant to my shots, and it was just enough for this M18 to spot me. And he really gave it his best shot. And we go back and forth exchanging rounds a couple of times here. And, in fact, his gas tank just saved him that time. But I am not giving this guy up. I want him dead, and unfortunately, my own lack of gunnery skills is the only thing that's saving his hide. M18, if I can get a solid hit on him, he's dead meat. Thing is that at this range, he has to get a perfect shot in order to put me down. So I put a shot right through his compartment. I've taken out most of his crew, and I'm just waiting for my follow-up shot, and there it is. He's down. But keep an eye on that guy. He will be back. And now I move forward. I'm hoping to get towards A and soon, so that I can get at least something picked up for get some activity in here. I want it to make it so we can win, but I'm more focused on taking care of myself and keeping myself alive just at the moment, because I am on my own by myself. So I push into Alpha, and I'm going to capture this zone, no problems at all. They aren't going to like it very much. But I'm going to fast forward through some of this and just pick up on the interesting spots here. So bear with me. And so I'm now kind of spotted another tank that I'm going to give it my best shot on. Good hit, took out his gun. And now I don't want to stay up here, but if I move, I'm going to lose my range. So I want it, as you can see, I've lost my range even just without moving. So I'm going to move up a little bit, and I'm going to see if I can get a better shot. I want to take this guy down. And with this next shot, he still doesn't know where I'm at. And this shot just introduced him to not being there anymore. So that was pretty good. So I've captured the zone, but that's one zone we have. And unfortunately, although I don't have the screen right here, we're down to maybe 5, maybe 6 players on our team. And they outnumber us nearly 2-1. In fact, I'm pretty sure it is 2-1. I spot this guy right here and put a round right through him. His bushes nearly would have saved him because I would have held off on shooting, but I didn't think I'd get a second shot, so I did. I put him out. And now we get to where the positioning and maneuvering are what really makes this match shine. As I maneuver, instead of staying in a static place like most German players tend to, getting into a good static sniping position, that's not my style. So I get moving and I change positions a lot. This AA gun, I put the round right in him and stopped him dead. He doesn't know where I'm at, so I just wait for the follow-up, and boom, dead meat. That one's one of those ones where the timing was perfect. If he'd managed to get a shot on my barrel, it would have definitely been a rougher time. So I'm going to reposition again. I've taken out a tank from up there. My position's compromised. So I'm going to move over to a slightly different spot so I can see if I can take out the next couple of guys without any issues. Now my team has managed to rally. I've got somebody on B. They're actually moving into position and capturing the point. But I've got this M4 coming on me. And one shot right in the turret, boom, dead. So awesome firepower in the Panther F and a decent mobility. It's not really my, like I said, it's not really my jam, but it is a decently maneuverable tank. Shot on this guy takes him out as well. I didn't capture the footage from his view. One of the things I've noticed is that most of the time, in probably 80 to 90% of the cases, my kills are on people that don't know I'm there. So I've got good shots on them. I've been able to get into good positions on them. Now, some of them do know where I'm there, like that M18 earlier. He knew exactly where I was. This guy, he's got a pretty good clue as to where I am, and he spots me right here. You can see it happen. And I, instead of staying right there where I would be obvious, where it would be obvious for a German player typically to just stay there and wait for him to push up, no, I decided I'm going to push around. So I push down below, and he's going to maneuver some and try to be in a better position and take me out for where he thinks I am. But I won't be there. And now he's lost sight of me. He doesn't know where I'm at. About now, he spots me again. He takes his pot shot, but it's no good. Plane starts strafing me. No big deal. I can ignore that. But I just pop over the hill and wait for the gun to bounce right in the position, and bam, dead. Again, I'm not going to hold still, though. I'm not gonna try and become the static target that enemy planes can bomb and enemy tanks can take out. So I move positions again. Now these two tanks that I've already killed make a pretty good spot to hide, at least temporarily. But one thing I haven't noticed yet and didn't realize is I'm down to one shell left. So let's see how that works out for me. Now that one I just machine gunned. I hate revealing my position, because as soon as you reveal your position with a machine gun burst or something like that, everybody and their kid brother decides that they're going to find you and take you out. Now, I do have an advantage here in that while I keep changing positions, I've managed to take out enough of the team that they're not able to rally like they were before. So I've got a real advantage here, and I've helped seize the advantage for my team. Understand, my team has not been idle. The few teammates I have left have been actively taking out enemies, actively capturing points, allowing me to blunt the attacks of the much larger enemy team. And at this point, we're actually getting close to parity. They've ended up all in planes, in fact. So there's another strafe attempt to mark me, and I just take out another guy coming out from the from base. I guess I had 2 rounds left. Okay, so let's be fair on that. And then I see this guy to my right. He knows where I'm there. He takes a shot. I back up. I take my shot, and I do absolutely nothing. You would think with that particular shot that it would take out his barrel, but no go. I realize I'm out of ammunition, so I'm now down to smoking it up and bailing out as fast as I can. If he had known my condition, he probably would have he probably would have literally ran after me. So I'm going to make a beeline, not to A. And there's a reason I didn't go to A, and that is because that would put more of my side to this guy. So I'm going to move straight to B, and I'm going to pop smokes between here and there so that I get at least some coverage from enemy fire. Thing is that still is limited, so I've got to really work this out. So I'm going to push on up here. By the way, I would have loved to capture my reactions at the time, because I was biting my nails. I was worried as all get out. I was sweating, all this kind of stuff. And now I'm just kind of like, oh yeah, this was an awesome match. And there's the one that surprised me. Somebody at a different angle had taken a shot and put a round through my turret, took out my turret group. So I pop another smoke, and I angle as soon as I get through. And you'll see why. There. That's right. He knew where I should have been, but I wasn't there anymore. So some more smoke. I keep pushing on up. And there's going to be some machine gun fire trying to light me up. But at this point, it's a home run. I am in B effectively from here. See, there's some more machine gun fire. They're trying to get me pegged down so they can get that kill shot on me. And doggone it, this is just It's a combination of tremendous luck and just a little bit of skill. Because overall, my matches in the Panther do not go this well. So I've got this luck going on my side right now. I'm rolling the natural 20s, and I'm going to take him when I can get him. Now that, popping the turret meant that I failed my stealth check. But you know how that goes. Sometimes you're going to fail your stealth checks. Oh, I didn't see that before. Plane going poof in the middle of the air. So, the fun part now is there's an R3 coming. Now, I've sat here long enough. I have ammunition. I can get away with a little bit more than I could a few seconds ago when I had no rounds. But this is the thing is that the R3 can easily take out a Panther. You can just circle around to the side and the rear and shoot him in the sides and the rear, and you'll take him out. So this guy, he's trying to cap the point, at least decap the point so they don't lose right off the bat. I see him coming. I put a round out there, and it bounces right over his roof. And if he had moved on in, I'd have been toast. But he didn't move in. I backed up to try and give me some amount of room. I'm going to have to try and engage this guy as soon as possible and hope my reload is faster than his maneuvering. So as I back up, I'm watching both sides. I'm actually going back and forth like this. Even though my turret's not moving, when I see him bail out at speed. And so I put that round right in him. Smack. Of course, that's when somebody managed to put a round on me right over here. This Stridvagen, I believe. And so I put a round in him to stop him from shooting me. And somebody else, thank you, takes the kill. So, teamwork. It really made a huge difference on this one. Then this M4A3E276, which couldn't really mess me up, He comes rolling in, shot in the side. He was focused on somebody else, so I got the opportunity. And that's the match right there. 11 kills, 1 cap, 2 assists, and an amazing team that didn't give up and didn't bail out on us when the chips were down. There's so many points which anybody could have said, I can't afford to go back in. I can't do it. But we pulled it off. So thank you. You have a great day, and we will see you in War Thunder.